So what I want to show you today is a few of the customizations that we have. So what we're going to do is start on the home screen. And what you would do from here is go ahead and sign in. And it's going to take you to your basic recipe page with all of your recipes. What we're going to look at today is the My Settings tab. Within My Settings, the first thing you want to look at is the Customizations piece. First option you're going to have is Colors and Font. From here, you're able to pick different colors. You can move these all around, pick whatever works best for you, and you can match these to your site. So whatever your headers, your text, and your font selections are going to match as best as you can to your existing blog. And then you'll save any changes you have. The next thing we have is search results. This is just a default for how recipes are going to look when people go ahead and search for them. If you look at an example of a recipe page in the search results, when somebody searches for something, say we'll go ahead and click bake, they're going to have the option with it. If you look back here, we've got list or tiles and results per tab. What we're actually choosing here is just the default for what's going to show up. You can see I've chosen tiles and I've got 16 results per tab. So when we search that, it's going to come up as a tile view, and you can see that we have 16 results per tab. The user still has the option to change it to a list view if that's what they prefer, but the setting that you're picking is really just what's going to be the default for the first time they land on the page. So going back, the next thing we have is the home screen headers. That's going to be all of these different headers that you see here, the fall favorites, most recently, search recipes, browse by category, and browse A through Z. Those are just examples of something that I've chosen. They can be changed to anything depending on what you want to feature, what you want to highlight, and how you want the general feel of your blog to sound. You also have the option to enable or disable any of these. If you only want to include a search box function, or you only want to include browse recipes and you don't want to have any sort of featured slideshow like what we have up here at the top that's rotating, you can choose to take all of these out by just disabling those components. Similarly, over here with the keyword categories, cooking methods, courses, and dietary are the three that we've had originally since the beginning of ReciPage. The rest of them are 5 new ones that we've actually just launched, and you can see over here on our example page, here are all of the new tabs that have been activated, and you can scroll through them. Depending on each category, there's different keywords that you can click on so that people can search by occasion if they're looking for a Thanksgiving recipe. If somebody's looking for something specific like Thai food, that's going to tell them whether or not I have any of those. If you don't have anything or you don't want to include occasions, then you just disable that. Like you can see that I don't have dessert types enabled because I don't have a lot of desserts on my page. And the final thing we have is the recipe features, and these are all of the things that are going to be within a specific recipe. So let me click out to one, and I'll show you we've got prep and cook time, keywords, links to post, printer-friendly options, the byline saying who the recipe is by. You have an option to use your name or your blog name or nothing at all. And then a few different sharing options in social media. You also have an option to change your instructions from either numbers or bullets. It just totally depends on your preference. So you can see here within a specific recipe, these are all of those different components. You have the prep time and cook time showing. If you look back over on my page, I do not have keywords enabled. If I did have keywords enabled, those would be popping up right here as well. All of these different things, original post, printer, email, phone, Twitter and Facebook, those are all options where you can decide if you want to share them or not. So those are all of the different things we can do within the Customizations tab. And make sure to take advantage of these because it's really what makes your page unique.